Ladies and gentlemen, this is my co-chair of the cultural exhibit. We are located in the Mosner building near the pavilion that the main events are taking place. Okay. Welcome. And this year, we really decided not only to show our art and crafts, but also some of our history, and it is really quite fascinating. Let's start out. Along the walls are some of the exhibits, and we will be looking at the artwork from the Asian Cultural Center of Towson, showing the contemporary masters of the Philippines. And then we go on the other side and we are going to see the natural beauties of the Philippines. And there they are, the 100 Islands National Park, the Ifugao Rice Terraces, the Al Volcano, and the Coron Island, which is the third largest island in the Calamian Islands in northern Palawan. And this is the famous Pagsanhan Falls and the Mayon Volcano. The Tub Bata Reefs Natural Park is a protected area of the Philippines, located in the middle of Sulu Sea. From here, we're going to go and see the gold of our ancestors, pre-colonial treasures in the Philippines, and it is exhibited in the Ayala Museum. A solid gold halter, a golden mask, and then the exquisite golden vessels is rendered in the shape of winged Kimari half-woman. And then we are going to go to a very fascinating exhibit, which is the Philippine costumes of the 1900s.
I like how this is made.
Excuse me, Nita is taking video. Come here, Sarah. Sarah.
There they are. Those are the exhibits on the wall that talks about the costume of the 1800s. And now, in the center is the exhibits of our arts and crafts. And we are actually displaying a lot of our arts and crafts. It's starting out with a lot of the embroidered tablecloth, and we have actually presented it by saying about the three major islands, Luzon, Visaya, and Mindanao. And from there, we also gave an idea by the use of dolls of what is typical of each area. In Luzon, we have the Igorot, and then we have Visaya. And in Visaya, this is where it's always the festivities. We have the tinikling, and this item on the top is actually obtained from a digging in Palawan. And to the right, we have the island of Mindanao, where we have a lot of the bangkas. This item here is a decorative item, pottery, and then we have bamboos. When we begin to look at how the Filipinos can be so creative out of the things found in nature, they make baskets, they make bags, and then of course some of the wood carving is in here. Here are some more examples of our footwear. To the left is the typical bakya, and to the right is the alfombra step-ins that is beaded. And then, needless to say, we found ways to carry our wine. There it is, and here it is. We also showed some of the old ways in which we were cooking in the Philippines, potteries and firewoods. This was of special interest because this is the carabao, the beast of burden, and this is actually made out of shells. This particular area here is where the wooden products are exhibited. This is a bowl made of bamboo and some of our typical fruits. The kids were very interested in this sungka. It's a game, and actually I found out that throughout the world, wherever the Filipinos are, they actually have a sungka exhibit, a contest. I want to particularly zero in on this type of wood product. Wood product. Sorry, I'm losing it. Wood product, which is the product is a result of from the kamagong tree, and it's very fascinating to see the beautiful grain. Last, we have another table that is so well known because we are exhibiting the various ways in which the copy shells are being used. For instance, they make a paste out of the copy shells and make a lining of it. Copy shells for decoration, and here are some more of jewelries made out of shells. And then this is mats and napkins made out of copy shells. And you wouldn't believe this. This is actually what do we call yan? Ting-ting na ginagamit natin para linisin. We also exhibited the typical Filipino embroidery, which is reflected in the Barong Tagalog and in the saya. As you can see, it is really embroidered all the way down, and closely you can see how it's also embroidered into the man's shirt. As we go in, last but not least, we have here, we have the Philippines is actually very, very devoted to the Blessed Mother. And so we have like 11 shrines in the Philippines. And what we have exhibited here is the Our Lady of Antipolo and Our Lady of Manawag. The Our Lady of the Antipolo, which is the one in blue and white, is exhibited actually at the National Museum, the National Cathedral. This is Our Lady that guides us through peace and journey. So once again, I want you to look at our exhibit, which really turned out to be great.